slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up fourth down. The kick by Bryant is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down. Now Kamara. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
13. Here we go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Here we go, 21.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Breeze. And some space here. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
He gets it to Thomas. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Check 25. Check 47. I got 21. Check.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he will find a man here as Thomas comes open. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
And there is absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
On 1st down, Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Bravo.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Looking deep for Julio. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And they work this out past the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Greystone, travel.
Check, 53's Mike. It's been a long day for you. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 53. Watch it, let it take.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Let's go.
The final shot before half for Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ryan. Complete to Jones. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half, Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Dancing to his left. He's got a man complete. Give him 30 yards there.
Check.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Hey, Charlie.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. And Thomas has it. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Hey, 7.
Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot from, and this is going to be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
39.
On 1st down, Ryan. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Alex Anzalone coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
21.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Tuesday.
They'll run it. Freeman. And he's got Roan. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And Freeman lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got Smith here. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Flush to his right. Now Breeze lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
He's coming. Double up, double up.
51.
Slam, slam.
61. Matchbox lights.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Trying to lay one up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 85 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were, he found a way to beat it.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Breeze on the draw. Gives to Kamara. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Sammy!
To throw is Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's Jones on the return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Atlanta, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm with the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up, I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and ain't my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. I'm ready.